up guys? Very recently we said goodbye to 2016 and welcomed in 2017. So today I'm going to be showing you my 2016 favourites. This is a style of video that I didn't think I would ever do, but I thought, why not give it a go? It's the perfect time for it. I do often find that these videos drag on for a very long time, so I'm going to keep it as succinct as possible. I split my favourites into two categories. I've got media and objects. So media is not physical stuff and objects is the physical stuff. Buckle your seatbelts, let's get going. First off in the media is song. My favourite song this year, or the song that I could sum my year up in, is Novels by Rusty Clanton. It's a song that's calmed me and given me peace when I didn't think I would be able to find it. It's just so beautiful. The guitar accompaniment, the melody line, the lyrics by themselves could make me cry. Speaking of crying, I cry pretty much every time I listen to the song. So that's my favourite this year. Next up is book. This year, I finally jumped on the Girl Online bandwagon. I have put this in media even though I have the physical copy of it. Look, I know that there was some sort of big scandal over the writing of this, but I genuinely enjoy the book. I obsessed over it for ages. There was a period of time where I'd finished the second and I couldn't get the third straight away, even though it was already out, so it was later on this year. This book drove me crazy a little bit. It's great. I love the way that they've characterized each person. I love how well they describe anxiety and all of that fun stuff. Next up is quote. If you've seen my A Year in Summary over on Small Paul, this would make a lot of sense to you. My year was kind of a haze. Just like Tessa Violet's song Haze. So a quote that really spoke to me from that was, "Nothing satiates me, and I don't think that I hate me, but bad or good, seems nothing could take away this tasteless haze of mine." That quote just pretty much summed up my year. I love the rhythm of it, I love the rhyming of it, and the words speak to me personally, so that's one of my favourites. Next up is series, TV, movie, that sort of visual stuff. Early on this year, my sister introduced me to the wonderful world of anime. We first started watching Attack on Titan, which was really, really good. It did drag on a little bit at the second half of the season, but that's okay. Maybe that might be an unpopular opinion, but it's mine. And then she introduced me to Yuri on Ice. I have a lot of feelings about Yuri on Ice. I adore it so much. I adore the story, I adore the characters. They're all my babies and I just want to protect them. One thing I've noticed with anime from experiencing it newly this year is that in all the series that I've watched, every single character is just so precious and I want to hug them all, and even the villains are just great, and I have a lot of feelings. Okay, so now we're going on to the objects part. So these are the physical things. First up is tech. In maybe the first quarter of this year, I bought this new camera. It's a Nikon D5500 and my gosh, it has made this YouTube thing so much easier for me. Before I had this, I was using a crappy little handheld, really old thing, and I was never really proud of stuff that I would put out purely based on the quality. So when I purchased this, I got so much more enthusiastic about wanting to make stuff. I was prouder of what I was putting out. It's honestly a lot of fun to just play with as well. It makes me feel really smart when I can get fancy technology like this to work. Next up, more on the standard favourite sort of list, is the beauty section. So, my beauty favourite this year is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. I got this for my year 11/12 formal earlier last year, 2016. It's 2017 now. And I didn't actually end up wearing this shade because it was much darker than I thought it was when it's on. That's not what I'm wearing right now, just in case you were wondering. But when I have worn this, I have gotten so many compliments, and I never get complimented on my makeup and stuff, but with this, every time. It's the first liquid lipstick that I've used that has actually stayed on all day, and it stays on really well after eating too, which is very impressive because I get a little enthusiastic with my food. So this has grabbed a spot in my favorites. Next up in objects is home. Now, I mentioned this in my what to buy at Small Paul this Christmas over on Small Paul. I keep bringing that up. And that is crackle candles. I got my first crackle candle in 2016. It has made my room so much cozier. It feels so homely. I don't know, it's just really pleasant to listen to. I mean, I love candles. In case you didn't know, I was a bit of a candle hoarder for a while. I would have like 20 candles set up in my room at any given time. But since then, I've managed to narrow it down. But this one needs to stay out all the time because I love it so much. Now the last one in the objects and on my favorites list is my Blogilates, timer bottle. It's your standard water bottle. It says good vibes only. It's leaking on me also. But what I love about this is that it's got these timer markings down the side so you can see how much you should be drinking, and it keeps you on track during the day, which is so helpful for me. I am usually so bad at keeping track of how much water I'm drinking. I used to get really bad headaches because I didn't drink enough, but this has helped me so much with that. So that's everything on my favorites for 2016. I can't say it was an amazing year, but I got some pretty amazing things out of it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell button if you're feeling extra lovely, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!